Cape Town family, it has been a beautiful show indeed so far. So much is coming up still. But right about now, I'm so excited because we are finally using our kitchen in Johannesburg. Yes, I am talking about us getting into a little bit of royal baking powder goodness. When we talk about baking powder, we all know that it is a magic ingredient when it comes to baking, right? But then, let's talk about it in terms of other kitchen uses. What else can it do? Have you ever wondered? Well, this is why we are answering today these beautiful questions with the Royal Baking Powder Senior Brand beautiful manager that you can see over here. Her name is Tamron Siofela, and today we are getting into some of the kitchen hacks and uses that we can get into when we talk about royal baking powder. How are you, Tamron?
Good morning. I'm good, and you, Zanile?
I am amazing. Thank you. All the better for being in the kitchen with you. I love food.
No pressure, no pressure.
I trust you. I trust you. And you know, chicken is one of my favorite things to make. So I've heard that apparently royal baking powder can make chicken like super crispy. Is this true?
Yes, it can. So just about 2 tablespoons of royal baking powder in your chicken mix before you put it into the oven.
Okay.
Makes it quite crispy.
Okay, so what are we doing here exactly then? How do you put the royal baking powder in with everything else?
So we're going to mix everything up, right? So we've got some olive oil.
Yes.
Some salt, some black pepper, some cayenne pepper, and then some smoked paprika, and then I'll add the 2 tablespoons of royal baking powder.
Ooh.
So let's just mix it all together.
I love this.
There we go.
Yes, this is my favorite. Can I please tell you, I'm someone who like cooks once a year. So this is lessons for me because I'm trying to do it more than once a year. You know what I mean?
You will need to. This is very easy. You can even put it in the air fryer if you want because it's a lot more easier that way.
I love this.
There we go.
Just add in your oil over there.
And then our 2 tablespoons of royal baking powder.
Come on.
The magic ingredient.
I love this. And I feel like when it comes to wings, they need to be crispy or otherwise we're not doing it right?
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. And would you believe me if I told you I never liked being in the kitchen?
Really?
Yes.
And now look at you, babes.
Look at me.
Working for an entire royal baking powder. But I love this. And you know what? What's meant to be will always be.
Yes.
Just like the relationship between me and crispy chicken wings.
You see, next year you're going to be cooking twice.
You know what? Yeah. You see, Tamron has faith in me. I love this.
So you've got to make sure everything is very well covered. And then we're going to pop it into the oven. So do you have that ready? Where's my pan?
A nice pan over there to make sure that things are, you know, all smoothed out and whatnot.
Yes.
And please, can I tell you, I feel like chicken wings are always a winner. Sometimes you get people who don't like certain meats and certain things, but when it comes to like chicken wings, everyone likes chicken wings, right?
Yes, and it doesn't dry easily as well, so it's perfect and it's easy to eat.
Yeah.
So there we go. Okay.
Or like even if you're like maybe on a first like date type of thing, and you're trying to, I don't know, impress somebody maybe perhaps. I think chicken wings would be a winner, wouldn't you?
No, I'd be scared, Because I eat my wings with my hands.
Oh.
So I don't know.
You need to show them everything on the first date, Kaloku. This is the thing. You need to show them everything on the first date, 100%.
Your table manners and everything.
Yes. Okay.
There we go. Let's put her inside.
I love that.
There we go.
Perfect.
Now we're going to bake it for a few minutes.
Yes. And then I also heard, of course, that there is the second use when it comes to the fruit.
Yes.
Oh, tell me about it.
So yeah, all you have to do is add a tablespoon of baking powder to your water, and then you just have to rinse your fruit, and it helps with taking off any excess germs.
Yeah.
So I know we like to put it in the water, and that's fine too.
Yeah.
But if you've got some baking powder, just a little bit, 1 tablespoon, and you're sorted.
I love that because we want to be extra clean. Like, come on. We come from a time where we had to be extra clean in terms of absolutely everything that we had. And now I feel like I love that royal baking powder is helping us out in terms of making sure that our fruit is in fact clean like it needs to be.
Yes, sorry, I'm spilling there.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
All good.
We're in the kitchen. This is where you're meant to make a mess. So you put in the tablespoon into the water and then you add your fruit.
And then you rinse your fruit. There we go.
And like, do I leave it soaking or do I just,
Just for a few minutes.
Just
not
for
too
minutes?
long.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Love that.
And then we should be able to decant it, usually.
Usually we would decanter it.
Yes. But after this, it's perfect. You leave it for about a minute and then you're sorted. And then just rinse it with some more clean water to get any excess off, and you're sorted.
Perfect. Well, from this side, we're moving over to that side because we're talking about the fluffy eggs.
Let's swap some
it's
sides.
actually funny, on our radio show the other day, we were talking about whether sunny side up eggs are the best or if it is scrambled eggs, because it's this food fight thing that we have. It's scrambled eggs.
I think so.
Exactly.
Or poached.
Oh, poached. No. I'm here for the scrambled because they're so fluffy, okay?
Yes.
Yes. So now what are we doing on this
This
side?
is our third hack. So this is to make your scrambled eggs a lot fluffier.
Yes.
So, of course, everyone's got their techniques, but if you add 1 teaspoon of baking powder to your mix, your scrambled eggs will be a lot more fluffy.
I love that. And we love fluffy eggs. This is what we're looking for. And this is why I absolutely love it when I go to a restaurant and they find the correct mix of everything all together. But the fact that baking powder actually makes it even more fluffier for me is like, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Baking powder is that silent assassin.
I love it. Yes.
So yeah, I've added some butter to the pan and we've just got to let that melt a little bit before we get into the baking powder, salt, and the eggs.
Perfect.
Are you able to pass me a spoon?
Of course.
Thank
But
you.
essentially, like, if we were going to rush through it, right,
Yes.
it would be our butter.
Your butter.
And then we would add what?
Then you would add your eggs, some salt, and a teaspoon of baking powder, and whisk it.
And all together, it will come together and make sure that I have the fluffiest eggs I've ever had in my life.
Perfection.
I love this. This is incredible. I did not know that baking powder had so many uses, but you know what? Tamron, you've lightened us up here on Expresso. And thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Are you going to come back soon?
Yes.
I love it. Beautiful.
Next time we need to bake.
Oh, yes, please. And also, right before I let you go, Tamron, I do want to ask, how do you bake more memories, huh?
So I've got twin girls, they're 5 years old, and they love being in the kitchen with me. So any excuse to bake or cook is what I do, and I bake more memories with them.
Oh, that is so cute. And do they get everything right?
Yes, a lot of mess.
Okay. It's along with the mess. I like we
But
said.
you know, it's part of the memories.
Yes,
So, yes.
I love that. And just speaking about, you know, us and going into the festive season, you know, when we talk about it bringing us together in terms of Royal Baking Powder, surely that's one of the things that you guys are proud of, right?
It is. It really is, because my family is not in Johannesburg, but my kids and everyone is, but my closest family is not. So making those memories with them is very important because it brings us together. When I was home, my granny used to do that with me, so it's good to instill that with them now in the next phase of their lives.
I love that. Tamron, girl, please, you're welcome anytime. You are in our family. And thank you so much for helping us open up the kitchen.
You're
in the
welcome.
Johannesburg studio. Listen,
you.
Expresso family, we're so glad that we get to do this together. But listen, we also know that we are always all about giving you a huge chance to win. So you could be the winner of possibly one of 2 KitchenAid stand mixes with 13,000 Rand. And my friend, all you have to do to enter is head over to X, Facebook, or Instagram and comment and let us know, huh? How is it that you incorporate Royal Baking Powder into your favorite dish to make? And just like that, you are entered, and make sure that when you do enter on X, you are sharing the post as well. Use the hashtag #BakeMoreMemories, as well as just 100% making sure that you enter right before 10 a.m. on Friday, because weekly, that is when the competition closes. And with that being said, the T's and C's that you would want are on expressoshow.com. All of that you need to know and more is right there. However, right about now, we're taking a short break because I need to wait for these wings to get cooked up, and then we're going to indulge into them because I'm so excited. But on the other side of the break, more of your Feel Good Breakfast Show continues right here on S3.